Hello and welcome to another session of Let's Heal Together, preparing ourselves for liberation and ascension. And to start this session, we would like to take the beautiful energy of everyone here and visualize for a moment this entire session and all participants surrounded in beautiful white light for protection and healing. So please, just for a minute, let's close our eyes and visualize all of us, all technology, all audience members. And welcome back. So, thank you for joining us today for Let's Heal Together, preparing ourselves for liberation and ascension. We have a very full session scheduled, and we are excited that you're here. Thank you to the regular attendees, and we have a big welcome to anyone who's, if this is your first time. My name is Deborah, and I will be your host for today. I am a leader with the Sisterhood of the Rose and Victory of the Light teams, and you may also know me from my interviews with Cobra. I am joined today by a fabulous international team, and I would like to take a moment for them to say hello to you. So let us start with May. She's in the background and doing some of our technical support, and we very much appreciate her. Hello, May.
Hello. Good night. I'm May. I'm part of the Victory of the Light and Sisterhood of the Rose Spanish team. And I'm here today to accompany you, and I'm the technical support in this transmission. So, enjoy the transmission, and thank you very much to be here with us. Thanks, Deborah.
Thank you, May, for all of your support. And let's say hello to Hanneke.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, everyone. I'm Hanneke, talking to you from the Netherlands. I'm very happy to be here with you all again. Actually, I find it hard to define myself because I'm not in any Sisterhood of the Rose or in any other groups at the moment. But I'm always working on the background as an earth grid worker and doing healings, helping people who want my help and who ask for it, guiding, coaching, and especially on the energetic level. I also joined in the 144K meditations by Jim Turtsekis and Arasha. So thank you very much for being here all, and I hope you enjoy this session.
Thank you, Hanneke. And who you are defies definitions. We appreciate your wonderful presence with us today. And so let us say hello to Felipe. Hi, Felipe. Felipe, are you with us?
Yeah,
okay.
micro.
Okay, go. Yeah, okay.
Oh, there we
Let's
go.
see. Now it is unmuted. Okay. Good evening, good afternoon. This is Felipe, and I'm coming to you from the north part of Germany. I'm so happy to be here again in this session, which we offer to you with lots of love, and we hope to be in contact through the chats, through our meditations, and all the works that we do, so we can increase the light on our planet, and this way do our mission, our personal and collective mission. Thank you.
Thank you, Felipe. We are so glad that you're here with us today with your divine feminine energy, and then we say hello to
And
Cindy. Hi,
masculine as well.
Cindy. What? What was that, Felipe?
And masculine energy as well.
Did I say feminine? Oh,
Yes, that's right.
that's a beautiful thing about you,
Yeah.
Felipe.
No,
You have
thank you
such a
very much
great
as well.
balance of both of them. So, yes, we can, I meant masculine, but we very much appreciate your divine feminine balance that you bring to the table too. So it's how every male should be. So
Thank you, Deborah.
thank you. Okay, and Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our new international session. I am Cindy. I live in France, and I usually lead the French clearing implant session. I represent the Prepare for Change network, and I participate in different English and French sessions. And thank you, everyone, for being here with us to heal together and to hack the matrix.
Yes. Thank you, Cindy. We appreciate you being here as well. And we appreciate everyone saying hello in the chat, telling us where you're from. As you see, we have people all around the planet. And so we definitely welcome you all. For some of you, it's morning. For some of you, it's afternoon. And for some of you, it's evening. So we appreciate you taking time out of your day or evening to join us today. This is what we're calling like a spiritual marathon. So we anticipate going about 2.5 hours, and we're going to try to stick to that. I know our last session we ran a little bit long, but we want to honor everyone's time, and so we will be going to about 2.5 hours with a little break in between. So let me actually just show you what we're doing today. We're going to start with an opening meditation and intention for the session. And then we're going to start our protection and preparation work. And by doing that, we'll be invoking command 1221. We will be doing a protection protocol meditation and invoking our I am presence and the goddess. Then we will move on to a very important part of the healing process, which is the implants clearing. Cobra has indicated to us that is still very, very important that we do the clearing of the implants. And so we will be doing a contract cancellation, the 2 triangulation exercises that we'll explain later, a crystal meditation technique, and working with activating the pineal pituitary energy field. And then we'll take a little break while we address some questions and comments. And just a reminder that the exercises that we're doing in the first portion, we do have some translations in the languages you see on the screen. And so you can go to victorialuminous.fr/clearing-implants to find the translations in those languages if you would choose to. This is an international session conducted in English, but if you would like a little extra support in those languages, you can find those there. And then the second part of our session is the healing portion, where we will really go into more of a quiet meditative state, do a couple of healing meditations. We will be invoking command 771 together. And then we'll just wrap with a couple of your comments and questions. So let's get started. We have a lot we want to do today. We're very excited. And the first thing we're going to do is our opening meditation, just to kind of get us in the right place, get us grounded. And I will be turning this over to Hanukkah for that. Thank you, Hanukkah.
Thank you again, Deborah. Well, let's all take a deep breath. I would like to know from May if she can hear my computer now, or if my sound is okay.
You can hear a little the sound, but it's solid, a little bit. So no problem.
I hope it doesn't disturb anyone. I will sit as far away from my computer as possible. Okay, so take a deep breath, as deep as possible, deep in your stomach. You breathe in brilliant white light, and you breathe out brilliant white light. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body touching the seat you're sitting in or the place you're lying down on. And feel your breath flowing through your body. Focus with your attention on your heart while you keep breathing in that brilliant white light. Feel that light filling all your cells, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Feel it spreading through your limbs, your organs. And imagine it's like happy bubbles filling your whole body. Happy love bubbles. And then focus on your feet. Imagine roots growing from your feet deep into the ground. And feel from your belly, from your abdomen. This is where your chi energy gets together. Feel like a laser-like beam going from your chi center to the center of Gaia. Strong beam of light anchoring itself in crystal of Gaia. And then feel Mother Gaia's energy greeting you, entering in the soles of your feet, and filling up your whole body with love. And feel the energy of Source coming in through your crown and filling up your whole body as well. And these two streams of energy unite in your abdomen, your chi center, and they flow to your heart. Feel the energy in your heart getting brighter and brighter. And feel how you breathe the energy from your heart into your energy field. Your energy field is only filled with your energy and with nothing else. You can imagine a mirror around your energy field. Everything that does not belong in your energy field returns to sender. And just keep feeling this flow of energy through you and filling your energy field. And whenever you feel your grounding is getting lost or don't feel it anymore, just imagine that laser beam of light and send it to the crystal in the center of Gaia. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes or keep them closed, and we can continue with the rest of our session.
Thank you, Hanukkah. That was beautiful. And I would just like to also give a shout out to one of our team members, Agnes, who could not join us in the studio, but she is in the chat offering much of translations in Hungarian for the Hungarian audience. So thank you, Augie. We appreciate you being here with us. So Okay, now after that beautiful opening grounding meditation from Hanukkah, we're all in a very lovely place. And now we will move on to protection and preparation for what we're going to do today. So we're going to start out with invoking command 1221. This is a very important invocation. And to explain it, I am turning this over to Cindy. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Deborah. So, each of us is linked to a multidimensional galactic team who uses Stardust technology to scan us remotely and assist us. So, the command 1221 has two main functions. The first one, and the main one, is to help us, to assist us, even in case of emergency. And each time you invoke the protocol, your personal team will check your status and help whenever and however they can. And then the command 1221 also has a communication function. You can use it to communicate with your team, your personal team. You can make requests, thank your team, or just talk to them. And when you talk to them, do not hesitate to open your heart, to confide your emotions, your problems, your fears. And if you have health problems, be very precise in describing what you have, as if you were with a doctor. And when you talk to your team, you should talk to them as if you were talking with real people, out loud if you can. They are your friends, your confidence, and talking to your team and opening your heart to them can calm your heart, your mind, and help you to raise your vibratory frequency. But do not ask them for the winning lottery numbers. That's not why they are here. And now you have two ways to invoke this protocol. You can repeat it 3 times in a row in your head. Command 1221, command 1221, command 1221 in your head, like telepathically and with your heart. Or you can repeat 3 times in a row out loud, command 1221. It is more efficient to say it out loud. And if you say it out loud, it is much easier for your team to intervene directly in the physical plane on you. And when you use this protocol out loud, articulate well, feel what is happening throughout your body, energetically and physically and mentally. You can use this code whenever you want, every day, even several times a day or several times a night. And it is not enough to pronounce this code once for it to have a permanent effect. The protocol must be repeated often. It is not a permanent protection or help. But be aware that it is not a complete and automatic physical, energy, and spiritual protection. Now we are going to let you 1 minute to pronounce 3 times in a row out loud command 1221.
Thank you, Cindy, for that beautiful explanation. Let us just take a moment while we are still with our Command 1221 teams as we visualize them with us, surrounding us, as we position ourselves around the planet with our teams. Let us visualize the light of us and our teams that bring in so much light. Let us visualize that light joining together, surrounding the planet with beautiful white light. Very powerful. And as Cindy mentioned, think of them as your friends. You know, Cobra had recently mentioned that now is time to start really connecting with the galactics and your teams of light. So try to use this as often as possible. And I see Anton posted a question, why 1221? What's the meaning behind it? That's a good question. Even the command 771 that we're doing later is using 771. So this is 1221. I do recall that this command came out around the time of the solstice, I believe. I don't know if anyone on the team recalls that, but so it may have something to do with that. I know we were doing a very important meditation at the time, and so that may have something to do with the fact that it was called 1221. Does anyone on the team have an idea about that?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It is a good question, Anton. So, yeah. So, yeah. So thank you for asking. That's what we're here for, and we don't claim to have all the answers. We try our best, and sometimes when we need some extra answers to things, we can reach out to Cobra, and he'll help us explain it that we can then pass along to you. So that might be something that we can ask him about. So. Okay, let us move on to our next exercise. This is a protection protocol. This is one we've been doing for quite a while, but it is so effective, and it's a 7-minute video that all you need to do is close your eyes and visualize what is being said. It's very powerful. We do suggest this is something that you use every day. Start your day, end your day. And you can find it in many languages on the We Love Mass Meditation YouTube channel. So for 7 minutes, just sit back, relax, close your eyes, and we will do our protection protocol.
Relax your body, emotions, and mind by focusing on your breath or in any other way that works for you. Visualize a brilliant white vortex of light emanating from your soul star chakra, moving in a clockwise direction downwards throughout your body, purifying the energy fields of your physical, plasma, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies. Maintain this vortex by connecting it to the source of universal light and program it to maintain all your energy bodies purified. Visualize an egg-shaped, semi-permeable mirror shield around your auric field of your physical, plasma, etheric, astral, and mental bodies. This mirror shield allows all positive energies into your energy field, but reflects and bounces all negative energies back to their source. Program this mirror shield to alert you when any type of negative energy is directed your way, and let it reflect it back to its origin. Visualize light rearranging all parts of yourself and all parts of your energy fields back into a state of balance and harmony. While doing this, you can hum the mantra Om, because Om is the primeval sound of light, and its resonance will restore harmony most effectively.
And a reminder that you can find that meditation on the Wheel of Mass Meditation YouTube channel. So it's a reminder too that it's when doing this work, not only is it important to start your day so that you can be protected throughout your day or at night so you can be protected during the night, but it's important when doing light work, especially the intense work that we're doing today, that you do take the time to do the protection protocol and some of these other things that we are doing, to prepare for some of these clearings. It is very important that you do these and you do them as we present them. So these sessions are recorded, so you can go back and do them. But again, we do suggest that you include some of the preparation and protection work. So I just wanted to share, let's see, it was kind of as we were talking about the commands, Firebird Phoenix said most of Cobra's command protocols are numbered. I think this isn't simply how they have organized them. The Palladians for quick access. I use some of the healing command protocols in my work as a massage therapist. And what I liked about this is that she or he has mentioned using the work are using these protocols in their work. And I think that's fabulous as a massage therapist. So I know a few friends of mine that have Takan chambers also suggest to their clients when using the chamber to use some of these commands. And so I thought that was she. Okay, Firebird. I had a feeling. Firebird is a she. So thank you, Miss Firebird, for sharing that comment. So we appreciate that. And also, I wanted to share something that May from our team has shared in our private chat behind the scenes here. I thought it was really interesting talking about when the question came up about Command 1221. And I'm just going to read what May had typed in. She said, we use the 1221 command in stellar healing, and it is to generate the bridge between the human trinity, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and the 2 plus 1 trinity of the I am. And 12 are the layers of your DNA. 12 are the creative geneticists of the original Pleiadian human race. That had to reach up to 21 active layers to be the light human for you to be able to connect to your multi dimensions. And she said, I don't know if this is the same explanation, but wow, it certainly makes a lot of sense. And that's, I have a feeling with some of these protocols that are numbered that there is really a higher explanation for them. So thank you for sharing that, May. I think that was quite interesting. So yeah, we felt that resonated, and so we wanted to share that. So, okay, well, let us move on now to our next exercise. That is exercise number 3. And for this one, we are going to be invoking both our I am presence and the goddess. And so for this, I am turning this over to Hanukkah, who will lead us through that. Thank you, Hanukkah.
Okay. So now we will do an invocation to connect to our I am presence. Sit back as relaxed as you can, or lay down as relaxed as you can, and just follow the words and feel the sensations in your body. I call upon the pillar of pure white light to descend upon me and to form around me. I call upon the presence of the I am that I am. I ask the presence of the I am that I am to join and merge with me. Now visualize. I call upon the energy to move upward inside the pillar of light, in the direction of higher light, through my crown chakra at the top of my head. I energize my chakras one by one. Feel the energy going through your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, going through your crown. Then energize your 8th chakra, your soul star chakra. Then energize your spirit star, 9th chakra. Your 10th spirit star chakra. I mean your 10th universal chakra. Your 11th galactic chakra. On to your 12th, the divine gateway. In my 12th chakra, I meet, merge, and unite with the I Am Presence. Feel yourself uniting, merging. Feel the energy coming in. Bring back this presence and let it imbue your body from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Feel your I Am Presence filling you up, and all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. And while you feel this energy flowing through you, we're now going to invoke the presence of the goddess into our physical body. Close your eyes and relax. Take a few deep breaths. We have connected to the I Am Presence, and this helps to solve the implants in our forehead. Now the presence of the goddess is going to strengthen our connection to Source. You can repeat them if you want as I say the 2 next invocations, or you can just listen to them and feel the energy flowing through your body. Just relax, breathe deeply, and visualize a loving feminine presence. A beautiful, warm, caring, tender, and also a very powerful goddess descending from the sky. Feel her entering through your crown into your body. Feel her presence harmonizing our inner woman. transforming us into love, pure unconditional love for ourselves and for everyone else. Feel, visualize, know that men and women are living in perfect understanding, in pure love. Our society is living in peace and harmony. Our wounds are healing and fading away. And we all have a profound connection with our soul, with Source. We embody Source. We embody the Goddess in perfect balance of our inner divine male and female aspects. Feel her energy like a rainbow flowing through your veins. And stay united with her presence as we slowly go on with the next parts of our healing session.
Thank you, Hanukkah. Beautiful. It is important to both invoke our I Am Presence and the Goddess on a daily basis. So we do encourage you to do that. As we know, it's very important that we bring in as much Goddess energy as possible at this time. And so that is a great invocation to do. And you can find all of those, again, on We Love Mass Meditation website and YouTube channel. There are audios for both of those. So, okay, let us now move on to the implants clearing portion of the program. Now that we are protected and prepared, we can move on. And this will work to, as Cobra had told us, it works to deprogram, it works to dissolve our limiting beliefs and liberate our consciousness. So it's very important work. And for this, I am turning it over to Felipe, who will start us out with exercise 4, the contract cancellation. So thank you, Felipe.
All right. Let's start with the contract cancellation. This is a very important part of all the exercise that we are doing today. And it is necessary that we understand first how is this contract cancellation going to work. Because when we come here to this earth and we know that this earth is still dominated by the dark forces, we sign contracts with them so we can enter into this place. So they stay for our lives, and now we have the chance to cancel them because we have awakened and we want to experience a different reality and bring this reality to the rest of humanity. So we are going to do this. I'm going to read this for you, and I want you to feel the power, feel the how special it is, how cleaning, how interesting it is that we can put our emotion, our feeling, decree that we are just getting rid of these contracts. Okay. In the name of the I Am that I Am, in the name of the divine soul presence that I am, I cancel and nullify all my contracts and agreements in the past, present, and future, made between any part of my being and the dark forces. I decree and I command that all consequences of these contracts and agreements are null and void, and are completely and permanently erased from my reality. I am now a sovereign and free being of light, from now on and from all eternity. So be it, and so it is, 3 times. So let's take now 8 minutes so we can write this on a paper and right with intention, feeling how all these contracts are being dissolved. And we are going to leave you now with soft music for 8 minutes, and then I will be back. Thank you. Right. Very good. So I hope that you were able to enjoy it, writing this down on your own and then signing the paper there. Please remember that you can also read this aloud at the end of the exercise, and just make sure that it feels with all your power, your strength, and everything that you can give it to this, because it's important that we finally get rid of all these contracts. Many of the contracts that we do, many of the suffering that we go through, it's not really necessary. We can ask our guys to upgrade our existence, and in this way we will have much better days. All right, so that was exercise number 4, and now we are going to continue on exercise number 5, and this is one of the main works that we are going to do at this moment in this session, and it's about starting to remove the implants that we got. So there are vertical implants and horizontal implants. The vertical implants are in the frontal lobe area above the eyebrows. There are 2 implants in there, and these are the responsibles of that we have lots of problems in decision make, fears. It blocks our intuition, causes us separation and loneliness, because it is cutting our connection with the source, with our higher self. To remove this, to start to remove this, we are going to do an exercise in a few minutes that is going to be called the exercise I am God, I am not God exercise. And on the right side, we have the horizontal implant, which is around 4 centimeters above the navel, near the solar plexus. All right, these 2 implants, or these 3 implants, are not physical implants. However, when we were in the Cobra conference, he asked us to put our finger above our navel, and some people were able to feel something in there. So this is something that we also can practice at our homes. And this is an implant that is responsible for separating energies, sexual energies in between us, feminine and masculine energies. It establishes separation in between the heart and sexuality. And in this case, is responsible for most of the drama that is in our society in between men and women. So, to start canceling, to start removing this contract, we are going to do the exercise called Sex is Love. We have to remember that before every incarnation, people is implanted again to ensure that they are kept in amnesia and lower vibration. So the work that we are doing right now is extremely important for our personal progress and development. We will start seeing the reality a little bit more the way it is. All right, so we can move to the next slide, and then we are going to see that we are going to do this. In these exercises that we are going to do, we are going to state 2 contradictory statements. And this is about placing our mind in one polarity and the other. It is like placing something in hot water and hot water and cold water until it cracks. No? It is something that we do, so we put our minds in one side and in the other, one side and the other, until the mind has finally acquires the way of the decision process. And in this situation, we will be able to decide. While being under the implants, we are not able actually to have the freedom of choose. After this exercise, we will start to be able to decide what to do. And we are going to continue with our mission of progress and much more happiness. Now, for instance, the vertical implant above your eyebrow creates a primary belief that I am not God. So when you write I am God and put yourself in that state, and then you write I am not God and put yourself in that state, you bring your mind in both alternate states, which then begins to dissolve the implant. So it is important that when we say, or when we write I am God or I am not God, we think, we feel, we visualize in that situation. Most of us do not feel in that situation that we can say with all confidence, I am God. However, if we are not able to say this, I am God, okay, then it happens that this implant is active and fully functional in there. Because if we were able to say, I am God, with complete confidence and with complete resolution and without any doubt, then we don't have the implant. Yeah? So this separation in between God and ourselves, this is what the implant has caused. And this is the same for the horizontal implant above your navel that programs you with the basic message that sex is not love. When you write the two alternating affirmations, sex is love and sex is not love, you decrease the effect of the implant and it begins to clear, and you start to see the reality the way the other person, your partner, will see it. And it's a very beautiful exercise as well. So let's continue with our slides. And now we are going to start with the exercise number 5. This exercise is going to run for 8 minutes. We usually recommend that we do this exercise for 15 minutes and that you do this exercise in your own language. Using English, I am God and I am not God. We are going to write these two contradictory sentences for the next 8 minutes on a piece of paper while placing our minds in both polarities. We can use I am God, or we can use I am one with the source, and I am not with the source, for example. Whatever sentence alike makes you feel better, makes you understand this, because sometimes God is a little bit of has a little bit of a religious connotation, and that doesn't help too many people. So that's why we also recommend that you can use I am one with the source, I am disconnected from the source, for example. Right. So now we are going to put music for the next 8 minutes, and I will be back. Thank you. All right. So I hope that you have enjoyed this writing these contractory terms and placing them, all your feelings, all your emotions in there, so you could actually start dissolving this primary implant. Very well. So now we are going to continue with the exercise number 6, and we are going to continue with this exercise, which is called "Sex is Love, Sex is Not Love." So we can, at the same time, the same way that we did with the other exercise, we are going to place music for 8 minutes while we start writing these two contradictory term sentences. And you can also write them on your own language, and you can keep concentrating in all the feelings, all the situations that bring you were brought in your life when you were enjoying these situations as is love. And then also the other way, sex is not love. We all have had experiences in these situations, and we can bring all these things into our remembrances, so we can start going into different polarities in our mind, so this implant can be dissolved. Let us remember that all this is in the space of our own homes, in a quiet place, when we do these exercises. When we do this because of the love that we have for our own spiritual growth. And this is one of the most important things that we can do nowadays, to start dissolving the implants, so we could start seeing the reality the way actually is, a little bit more awake, a little bit more um, mm, the way it is, more complete, and so on. So we recommend that you write these sentences in your own language, or the language that you are more familiar with, and to do these exercises consciously. And the extent of the strength of your intention is more important than the number of lines that you write. So we are going to play some music now, and then I will be back in 8 minutes. All right. Thank you, my friends. Um, I hope that you have enjoyed these exercises. The exercise number 4, when we did the contract cancellation, you can keep the paper with you on top of your desk or on a place that you can see it and do it quite often as you consider it necessary. And these two exercises, you can just grab the paper and destroy it. That's fine. Please remember that you can also do these exercises not only for 8 minutes, but for 15 minutes at least. And we do this constraint of time because of internet reasons. But in the sanctity of your homes, you can continue doing these exercises. It's a beautiful experience that we all can have, and especially to so we can start seeing ourselves the way we are, without any implants, without anything, without any programmings, without any psychological conditioning that brings all these implants in our lives. And if we continue doing this, working our shadows and working in observing ourselves and the behavior that we have with the others, that's going to be more than enough for us to start in the process of ascension, which is one of the main hot topics nowadays. So let's just not try to improve the world. If we improve ourselves, that is much more than enough, and the rest is going to change because that is what we are going to be calling because of our vibration. And I'm going to give the microphone back to Deborah so we can continue. And if you have any questions or comments, please do it in the appropriate chats.
Wow, well said, Felipe. Yes. And that's really our intention for renaming this a healing session, because we have been guided to help with each of our individual healing processes. And by individual healing, we contribute to the collective healing and to not only our own liberation, but planetary liberation as well. So I love that you said that, Felipe. Before we move on, I wanted to address a very important question that came up. JC had mentioned, how does one deal with sexual abuse with this exercise? And what a great question, JC. So thank you for bringing this up. This actually is a very important exercise, I feel, to help one deal with sexual abuse from the trauma that has been caused from sexual abuse. And I believe that it is the implants that cause people to sexually abuse others. And whether we've had this happen within this lifetime or even previous lifetimes, that we are still carrying within us, this exercise, the triangulation by doing sex is love, sex is not love, can help to heal that trauma. And this is often a very emotional exercise for people, especially if you do have some history of sexual abuse within you. And so that's why it's so important to allow yourself to feel the emotions that come up. I know oftentimes I have cried during this exercise, especially as I'm writing the sentence, sex is not love. But it is this awareness and doing this triangulation where we are feeling sex is love, and we're also feeling possibly some of our remembrance of the trauma that sex is not love, that can help neutralize that energy within you. So I would encourage you, if you feel that you have had this in your history, that you do this triangulation, these triangulation exercises on a regular basis, and of course, by doing the protection protocols prior to them. But I know, just in doing it this time when I was writing, I chose to write this time, I am God, I am not God. And what came up for me was I realized that there are situations and locations and people in my life that trigger both feelings, that help me to feel that I am God, I am one with source. And there are also situations, people, locations that make me feel that I am not God and I don't have that connection. And I think having that in your awareness, when you realize that there are people that um, will trigger these various feelings, and of course we want to gravitate to those people and to those situations that help us to feel that I am God or that sex is love. So just having that in your awareness is very, very powerful. Um, does anyone on the team want to add anything to the to help JC with the sexual abuse comment?
Sure. There's actually a history of sexual abuse in this planet, and in the past, and it all started with the Archon invasion and the destruction of the temples of the goddess in all ancient cultures. So um, entities of low vibration started mm, to commit sexual abuse in these moments, in these times, and the oppression of the female sexuality or the female divine principle has been extreme on this planet, and it continues in many places of the world. So if we consider, if we take a look at our bodies are just a collection of information, DNA, which is carrying actually all this trauma, all this drama, all this trauma on us. So we all have to heal from this situation. It's not only from this life that it all started, but if we can consider all how many things have been hidden in the histories of our own families, then we start to understand that this process of healing is something that is going to require some time, some special tools, and some dedication. And this is when we start, because um, sexual abuse is obviously done by people who do not have any or very little connection with the with the god or with the goddess, but also some low vibration extraterrestrial races. Okay, so all this stuff that is coming for example, in the case of humans or men, yeah. Um, since these persons, since these men are not in control of their own, uh, and they are not connected with the divinity, can we blame these people for doing this or not? This is something that we have to investigate. We have to take care of. Now, for example, if somebody comes to me and does something that I do not consider appropriate, do I blame this person for doing this, or is this some situation that I attracted, or if this is a situation that somehow happened as part of a contract on my life and so on? Okay, so this is an extremely delicate situation, and I hope that we can continue giving you the tools so we all can basically heal of this kind of drama, of this kind of trauma. And the best is to remove these implants. So because when we start removing these implants, we started to see the reality the same or more accurate, more the way the other person will see it, our companion or the other sex would see it. Um, yeah, so this is what I wanted to say, and I hope that we can continue healing all together and moving forward as a group, as persons, as humanity. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, Felipe. You brought up a really good point in explaining, why sexual abuse has occurred throughout the history of this planet. As we all know, the a high vibrational act of sex is very, very powerful and can open portals, a portal to the divine. And so we can see why this was such a threat to the dark ones. And so that's why it is very important to be discerning about um, our sexual activities and to continue to do the healing work. I would say um, the sexual this manipulation of the divine feminine in regards to sex and sexual abuse is one of the biggest issues on the planet. So it's, I commend all of us for taking the time to work on dissolving this implant that creates this, and healing is possible. So again, thank you to JC for bringing up this very important topic. So, all right. We hope that helped. So, I'm going to just share a quick comment from Kylie. I do agree implants are boosting the anomaly, and I believe this clearing implant session helps each and everyone, especially this kind of topic has been brought to this event. Yes, thank you for sharing that, Kylie. It's very important that those implants, whether it's the one that separates us from source or the one that separates our sexual energy from our heart energy, that those are cleared. So that's why we hope that you join us each and every session so we can do this work together. So we're going to move on to another exercise that also helps to with the energy of the implants, and that's the crystal meditation technique. And we're doing this because the implants do bring a constant flow of anomalous plasma into our energy fields that do affect our reality. And so this visualization helps to counteract this negative energy to keep our energy field clear. And so what we're going to do is listen to a short visualization video. And by practicing the technique on a regular basis, it can really help to counteract the energy of the implants. And we'd also like to suggest, if you do have 3 Centimani stones, you can lie down and place them at each of the implant locations while you're doing this, and it will strengthen the effect of this visualization. So what we're going to be doing is, you'll see in the video, we are going to be, as you can see in the picture here, we are going to be visualizing this crystal around us with the different points. And so again, all you need to do is close your eyes and sit back, and we will share this video together. So thank you.
Visualize a double terminated hexagonal crystal shape made of pure white light surrounding you, with one termination at your soul star chakra and the other termination at your earth star chakra, and with one hexagon around your heart chakra, and the other hexagon surrounding your root chakra. Visualize spheres of sky blue light at each of the 14 corners of the crystal shape.
visualize 3 more spheres of sky blue light at each of the implants. 1 on the solar plexus and 2 in the frontal lobe area.
Okay, oops, my apology. It looks like I have the wrong screen showing. Let me just, you gotta love live presentations, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem
Yeah,
when technology does not
right.
does not obey us. No. Yeah,
Yes, we were making yeah, there we go. Okay,
there you go.
cool. We were gonna make a last minute adjustment to the presentation. So I segued out of that. So okay, we're back on track now. So okay, so we have done the crystal meditation technique. And again, you can find that on We Love Mass Meditation's YouTube channel in many languages. Also a great meditation to do on a regular basis. And so now we're moving on to our next exercise. This one is really important. Well, they're all very important, but this one helps to activate our pineal pituitary energy field. And just to give a quick explanation why that's so important, the energy of this field can cross into the plasma membrane into the higher planes, which opens a connection between the higher planes, meaning therefore our higher self, and the lower bodies, including the physical body. When this energy field is activated, it allows the higher self to access all of your body systems, such as the immune system, the nervous system, etc., to heal and harmonize them. And we all know how important it is these days to keep our immune system and our nervous system in the most optimum uh, position. So, connection with the higher self helps basically with everything. It activates our higher abilities, it gives more strength, more peace, more love into our lives, and it protects and harmonizes your reality. So this pituitary pineal pituitary field is often said it's the gateway to the divine. It's the gateway to source, and this is why it's so important that we open this channel and we do this activation. And so we now have a protocol for doing this, and I'm just going to explain real quick. We now also have We Love Mass Meditation made a video. So we now have a video that we're going to use, but I'm just going to show you real quick um, what we're going to be doing, because it's a little involved. So what we're going to be doing is visualizing 3 beams of sky blue light crossing your head, going through the center of your brain where this pineal pituitary energy field resides. So you're going to imagine one beam going from the front to the back through your third eye chakra, one beam going up and down, which will go through your crown chakra and coming out under your mouth near your throat chakra, and then one beam going left and right above the ears. Oops. And then what we're going to do with those beams that we're visualizing is we're going to be placing 2 fingers at each of those points. And the video does a great job with showing us and sort of walking us through this. So as we do this, we're just going to be placing our fingers for a moment, probably about a minute, 30 seconds or so actually for each one, front to back, top to bottom, and side to side. And while we're doing this, alternating, placing our fingers where these 3 beams of blue light are going through, we are also going to be singing repeatedly the mantra, "You are," is how it's pronounced. The video will tell us, will demonstrate that too, in case I'm saying that incorrectly. But we're going to be doing this repeatedly as we alternate. And while we're doing this also, we're going to be visualizing in that pineal pituitary area a sphere of brilliant white purple light in that center of the brain and just surrounding that area with a beautiful white purple light. And so again, doing this on a regular basis will definitely help to open up this very important energy field. So let us begin. I think this is about an 8-minute video that we're going to be, and you may even want to, I know most of these we close our eyes through, but this one you may want to keep your eyes open and watch the video, at least for part of it, so that you can see what we're doing here. So, all right, let's do this and let's begin.
Visualize 3 beams of sky blue light crossing your head, going through the center of your brain where the pineal pituitary energy field is. One beam going between front and back through your third eye chakra. One beam going up and down through your crown chakra, coming out under your mouth near the throat chakra. One beam going left and right above the ears. Place 2 fingers at both entry points of the beam of blue light on your head, doing one beam after the other successively. In other words, place 2 fingers on both sides of your head above the ears for some time. Then place the fingers on your head at the front and back of the third eye chakra for some time. Then place the fingers on your head, one hand at the crown chakra and one hand under your mouth near the throat chakra for some time. While you do this, keep visualizing the 3 beams of blue light and sing repeatedly the mantra, "You are." Do all this repeatedly for a few minutes. Keep doing all the above while also visualizing a sphere of brilliant white purple light at the center of your brain, where the pineal pituitary energy field is.
Okay, and welcome back. Hopefully, you were able to feel the power in that. And again, this is something that you can be done daily. So, and you'll find that audio visualization on We Love Mass Meditation as well. So, we are going to do some quick comments. We're just going to take a couple of minutes. So, if before we move into the healing session for the last part of this program, and so if you do need to refill that water glass or make a quick trip to the restroom, this might be your time to do that. And so we would love for you to share some comments in the chat. Let us know how you're feeling so far, any experiences. If you have any questions, any comments, suggestions, anything like that. So we do invite you to share at this point before we move on to the healing, more healing, I should say. So, and for this healing portion, we're just going to invite you to. It's going to be really relaxed, really comfortable. You can lay down even if you want, and so it's going to be just a lot of visualization and doing some healing work with that. I wanted to mention in relation to the pineal gland. To one of the things that can calcify that is fluoride, and so it is important, if you can, avoid fluoride, whether that be in your toothpaste or even in your water. There are water filters that do remove the fluoride, but you really do have to check, because many of them don't. And so you want to be sure in getting a water filter that you look to make sure that it does remove the fluoride. And of course, there are options on fluoride-free toothpaste, and there are different herbs too. I know someone had mentioned in the last session about turmeric, how that does help to decalcify the pineal. So keep that in mind. And if anyone else has any ideas or suggestions on in terms of keeping, activating and keeping that really clear, the pineal and pituitary field, please. I want to share a comment from Firebird Phoenix 22. She has said, zero water, affordable filtration removes 99+% of everything. And I have heard about the zero water filter system as being a really good one that is affordable. I know I use a pitcher called Reshape, Reshape, RESHAPE. And what I usually do is I have my normal water filter. I double filter the water, and then so I run that filtered water through the Reshape pitcher, and that one also takes out the fluoride as well. And I just found it on Amazon, so you know, hate to promote Amazon, but it is kind of convenient sometime. So thank you, Firebird Phoenix, for sharing that. And so, yeah, some of your comments that you've shared before have been just super nice and supportive. Does anyone, JC has told us that had helped us too when we were addressing that sexual abuse comment. So are there any other, does the team have anything else they want to say before we move on? Hopefully everyone's back from their water and bathroom breaks so that we can move on. Okay. Let me just, Kylie has said hello from the Philippines. So see, I told you we are all over the planet. I love this. And please share these sessions with people. The more people that attend, the more powerful they are. And so we really, really want to build this audience. We are broadcasting on multiple channels. So, but we want as many people as possible doing this very important work. So please be sure to share, and we do them monthly, every month now. So we'll post when the next one for June will be coming up. So we're going to move on now to the we have 2 healing meditations. One short one that I will do to open us and start us. And then Hanukkah will be doing a meditation to help us with our chakras. And then we will end by invoking Command 771 together. And this is something that if you just want to end the session, I know it's late in some parts of the world, we can simply just, you can lie down, you can even fall asleep when we do Command 771. So yeah, we'll be doing that and wrapping this session up with that. So we are going to start with just a little energy clearing and removing some of our negative energy, removing some of our negative thoughts and emotions. We all have them. We are human. I know we're beautiful beings of light having this journey, but because of so much anomaly still present, that is clearing, which is good news. But it is normal for us to experience negative thoughts, negative emotions, but it is our responsibility to notice when that's happening to us and to then be proactive in transmuting that negative energy. We don't want to bury the negative energy. It's okay to bring it to the surface and to feel any of those feelings, but it's also our responsibility to transmute it, to take proactive steps to transmute these negative thoughts and these negative emotions. And the more we can do that, the higher vibrational frequency we will live in our daily lives. And that is what is so key right now for those of us that are holding the light on the planet, is to not get caught up in the lower vibrational frequencies around us, to simply witness them and then stay in our higher vibrational frequency. And it is dedication. We must use our will, and it must be something that is done every day. And that is done by simply being aware and noticing when we slip into lower vibrational thoughts and feelings, and then using our tools that we have to transmute those so that we can move into a higher vibrational place. And so much of this is done with setting intentions and using our will to make choices. We can choose to not be stuck in these negative places and to choose to move into a higher vibrational place. So, what I would like to share with you is something that can be done daily. I know I sometimes will literally, if I'm in a public place, sometimes if I can feel some negative thoughts or emotions creeping in, sometimes I'll just find a quiet spot. I've even, run into a restroom and just done this. Sometimes I've pulled my car over from and gone to the side of the road just to transmute some of these energies. And so this is something that a quick little exercise that you can do daily. So what we're going to do, all you're going to do right now, we're going to put on some music and you're going to close your eyes and we're going to visualize. So we'll start the music and let's begin. So we're going to start by closing our eyes and simply breathing in and out. And as we do this, we will connect with our heart center by placing our hands in the center of your chest where you feel your heart chakra resides. Feel the presence of this energy as you continue breathing. And rather than focusing on the negative energy, on any negative thoughts or feelings you might be having, or rather than even analyzing why you feel these, we're simply going to set our intention to choose higher vibrational thoughts and feelings. There is much power in choice. So we're not going to think about why we feel anything negative. We're simply going to choose that we are now setting our intention of thinking and feeling higher vibrational thoughts. We're also going to ask our beloved I Am Presence in all beings of light, including your Command 1221 team. Ask them to remove any negative energy out of you and replace it with divine love. As you continue breathing, imagine that you are exhaling gray smoke representing the negative energy, the negative thoughts, and the negative feelings. We are going to do this together for a few moments until there is no gray smoke left. So for a moment, in your next breaths, visualize this gray smoke of negativity leaving your body. And now let us connect to our heart center again. Visualize this heart center, this beloved, beautiful energy, this divine spark within us. Imagine this beautiful light within us growing and glowing brighter. Visualize this light growing brighter and brighter. And as you do this, also imagine a golden warm light coming from above through your crown chakra, adding to this light within you in your heart center, filling your entire body with beautiful, brilliant light. And now visualize this light is so bright and your body is so full of bright light that it expands out of your body. There is so much of it, it just overflows into your aura around you. It's circling you in beautiful, brilliant light. And this light, this circle of light around you is so powerful and so full that it now overflows into your surrounding area. Visualize it filling your home, your city, your country, your continent, and finally surrounding the earth with beautiful, bright light. Feel this light connecting to all light above the surface, on the surface, and below the surface. We have now created so much light. And we confirm at this time by saying out loud 3 times, I am light. I am light. I am light. And now, as we stay in this beautiful place of light, I'm inviting Hanukkah to continue the meditation. Thank you, Hanukkah.
And while you are in this beautiful space that we just created together, set your intention to create a strong connection to Source and to vibrate at a frequency of 734 hertz and higher. This frequency is where your higher self creates a portal to the universe. We will go somewhat deeper into cleansing and restructuring our chakras. Our chakras are like vortexes. They need to spin clockwise and have a diameter of about 6 inches, 15 centimeters. You have a chakra at the front of your body and at the back of your body. For the 2nd to the 6th one, your first chakra is only one facing downwards, and your 7th chakra is only one facing upwards. The tip of the chakra connects to the vertical power column, and from there to your endocrine glands. Now we will start clearing the first chakra from any clouds, mucus, and debris on the emotional, the astral, and the universal love fields. Feel, sense, visualize any clouds, any debris disappearing as if blown away by strong wind from your first chakra. And then we will restructure this chakra on the etheric lower, mental, and etheric causal levels of the field. These are all fields around your body. Feel, sense, visualize your chakra spinning clockwise and opening up. You only need your intention to 6 inches, which is 15 centimeters in diameter. Goes round and round inside, lines of light going in, getting stronger and stronger. Then connect a cord through your first chakra to the center of the earth. Feel, sense, visualize a gold ball about 2 inches, 8 centimeters below your navel. Feel it charging, shining brightly like a little sun. Feel the energy flowing and connecting energetically with our mother, Gaia. Feel her energy coming back and filling you up. How we will clear all her other chakras, the 2nd to the 7th, in the same way. Just feel any clouds, mucus, debris left, clearing and disappearing from your chakras. As in one great blow of wind, or like water flowing, taking anything away with it. And then we will restructure all our chakras, 2nd to 7th, in one go. Spinning them clockwise, opening them up at the front of your body and the back of your body and at the top of your head to 6 inches, 15 centimeters in diameter. Your intention will do the work. Now we will call in the healing guides to clear the 5th level, which is the etheric, causal, physical aspect of your field. And we'll ask them to remove any objects which may be present in the chakras. You can sense, visualize, feel hands passing over your chakras like balm and repairing your etheric field. Smoothly with a lot of flow. Then feel the clearing energy of plasma light frequency. Feel, sense, visualize it lighten up all your chakras now. Plasma light is a powerful clearing frequency. Then we invoke the rose gold light frequency, a frequency of nurturing unconditional love. Feel, sense, and imagine this energy flowing through your whole body, through your chakras, spinning them clockwise. And as a final sealing frequency, imagine, feel, sense, and receive the frequency of pure gold light, spinning and sealing your chakras, protecting you from any outer interference. Now take a look at your screen. The symbol you see before you is the code of the golden phoenix frequency. It was passed on by the circle surrounded by Christoph Melchizedek, a new shamanic healer from New Zealand. This is a very strong frequency which can help people heal on a very profound level. One of the healers in his circle received this frequency to counteract any disease coming from the vaccines and the boosters. I want to transmit this to you all, and you can use it to help your fellow human beings heal. You only need the code. I call in the healing energy of the golden phoenix with its threefold flame of love, health, and truth. May the eternal light of the golden phoenix connect you, protect you, and guide your way home. Feel the majestic presence of the golden phoenix. Imagine, sense, feel, and receive this energy in all your chakras now. We humbly thank the golden phoenix for the beautiful healing and protective work brought forth by its mighty presence. Take a moment now to integrate this transmission. Balancing your brain and harmonizing the 4 brain centers: pineal gland, pituitary gland, hypothalamus, and the medulla oblongata. Harmonize your whole brain state and access and unify your heart fields with that of your brain. You can do that by breathing in 4 seconds and breathing out 4 seconds. And feeling this tranquil breath like a constant wave. Creating one unified heart-mind field and activating coherence. Now sealing this work, placing you into a golden cocoon of light to integrate this transmission. Feel yourself surrounded by this golden cocoon of light. Download new codes, new templates, new soul programming from your higher self now, in the best way possible for you now to integrate this session. Anchor, lock, and seal through your hologram. Anchor, lock, and seal through the time matrix. So be it, and so it is.
Thank you, Hanukkah. Wow. I'm sure we're all floating right now. That was very, very powerful. And working with the Golden Phoenix. And I think it's very interesting because I have had the Golden Phoenix come to me in several different healing sessions that I've done recently. So, wow. Very good. And as Hanukkah said, that symbol, these sessions are recorded, so you can go back and even screenshot that and use it. So, all right. We are going to do our final. I know we're coming up on about 2.5 hours here. So, I wanted to say, if for those of you, I know it's late in some parts of the world, for those of you who would like to sign off at this time, we completely understand. And if you would like to stay with us to do Command 771 together, if you're familiar with this command, and Cindy's going to explain it further with us, but it's simply just invoking the command and then lying down. And as I said, you can even fall asleep if you'd like, and all of that. So we're just going to do this. Our intention was to do it for 20 minutes, but I'm curious from our audience if you'd like us to play it for 20 minutes or if we should do it shorter. We could do it for 15 minutes. May also suggest that we do it for 11 minutes using that number, and then you can continue doing this protocol. It's suggested for 20 to 30, so you can stay in that process. So I'm going to let you guys think about that while Cindy explains what Command 771 is, and then we'll determine how long we want to do this together. So, but please, offer some suggestions on what you think, how long you would like to stay on. So, but I'm going to turn this over to Cindy to explain Command 771.
Thank you, Deborah. So, Pleiadians have developed a protocol for emotional healing. If you feel negative emotions or if you feel victimized for someone's emotion, if you are emotionally hurt, if you have emotional issues or trauma, this command 771 can be very useful for you. The matrix and the negative beings and negative entities who serve and maintain it know very well that for the human beings that we are, emotions and feelings are both a strong point and a weak point. We are all more or less sensitive, more or less sentient to what others do to us and what they say to us, how they behave with us. We must therefore understand and control or master our feelings and emotions as they contribute to increase or decrease our vibratory frequency. So, if you wish to receive emotional healing from the Pleiadians, you can say command 771 3 times in a row in your head. But for more efficiency, you need to say it 3 times in a row out loud. And Pleiadian medical ships will assist you with their healing beams. It helps to lay down and allow between 20 and 30 minutes for the healing process. And now, Deborah is going to tell you more information with her heart and her beautiful voice.
Thank you, Cindy, for your beautiful voice and explanation. So, we are going to invoke this together. So, we are going to say it out loud. As Cindy said, it is so much more important or more powerful doing it together. So, what we're going to do is to invoke this 3 times. And it seems to me that I guess if we're willing, we can stay on for the full 20 minutes if everyone is agreeable to that. I know Miriam I think it was Miriam that had mentioned 20 minutes is okay. So if she also said 30 minutes is fine too. Well, you can continue to stay in that state for as long as you like. But I think we'll go the 20 minutes. That will be the most powerful because doing this together is very, very powerful. Doing any of this work together is very, very powerful. And so what we're going to do is invoke it 3 times together, and then we'll put on some music. We're going to use the beautiful mandala and music that we used last time, and that was created by our team member's May's husband. He's a fabulous musician, and we are going to be playing that. And so let us move on. And so we are going to let us together. And then afterwards, all we'll do is, like I said, you can stay in that meditative state. All we'll do is probably share a couple of comments at the end if you'd like to share something, and make a few announcements. So that will wrap up this session. And so let us together invoke our command 771. So if you want to, please repeat after me. Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
Command 771.
And let us begin. Please make sure that you're lying still. And welcome back. We thank you for staying with us through this time. Your dedication is so valuable, and your commitment to your healing and the healing of the planet. And so we thank you so very much for being with us. You may be asleep right now. I'm not sure. But let us, I just wanted to, I just saw this and loved it. Remember, the body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy. So, in the midst of your life and the world and the chaos and all of that, just remember to play, remember to laugh, and remember to set your intention to be in a place of joy. Very powerful healing. Um, I can share a couple of comments. Let's see. And yeah, we have thank you from Lilia. We love your input, by the way, and your interaction. And so, any suggestions? Curious how you guys like the updated program on a monthly basis, and we invite you to join us in the future. We will be doing another session in June, and to find that, you can go to the Victory of the Light Telegram channel, and Victory of the Light with underscores, and then there's also a chat there, Victory of the Light, all together, Victory of the Light chat. So, and we'll also be sure that We Love Mass Meditation post that, and we'll also post announcements on various social media channels, including the Sisterhood of the Rose channels. So, yeah, let's so we'll see you next month. And let me just see if there's any. Oh, Cindy, you wanted to make an announcement.
Yes, thank you, Deborah. Next week, on Friday, the 3rd of June, the French team organizes a multilingual spiritual marathon. So for the French speakers, we invite you on the YouTube channel Hervé Gaia to follow us in French with a French chat room. And for the English speakers or foreign languages, we invite you to follow the spiritual marathon on the Victory of the Light YouTube channel with a chat room managed in several foreign languages. We have published a French article to explain the spiritual marathon and the partnership with the booster effect of the tachyon chamber, so in French, and very soon we will translate it into English. But you can read and translate with Google or something else the article explaining the spiritual marathon if you want to join us with your photo in the tachyon chamber as a booster effect. So it will last 3 hours, I think, something like this. And we will do several protections, meditations together. And we hope that a lot of people will join us to hack the matrix and to increase our vibrations together. So on Friday, the 3rd of June at 8:30 CEST, Paris time. So thank you for joining us, and we will publish an English article very soon.
Great. Thank you, Cindy. And that's so awesome that you're doing this for the French community. So, wanted to bring people's attention to some daily meditations that are taking place for planetary liberation and peace. What we do during these sessions is more of our own individual healing, which we know does help the collective. But there are also ongoing daily meditations for planetary liberation, for specific things that are needed, that we bring our consciousness together. And you can find those on the Wheel of Mass Meditation website. Cobra often posts about those on his website at 2012portal.blogspot.com, and on various Telegram channels, the Victory of the Light, the Sisterhood of the Rose, and the Let's Meditate for Planetary Liberation, in which they do live meditations together throughout the day. So please feel free to check those out. Remember, Goddess wants peace, and peace it shall be. And we are a big part of creating that peace with this powerful work that we are doing. And let's keep it up. Remember, keep calm and hold the light, and set your intention and say, I choose not to participate in collective fear. I will instead send peace, love, and healing energy to all. And that is what we send to you, our dear friends. We thank you again so much for joining us. We love you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your commitment and your time today. And we will see you next time. And we say together now, we will say 1, 2, 3, victory
Victory
of the
of
light.
the
Of
light.
the light.
Victory of the light.
Victory of the light. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.